I'm glad to have you connect to your number one character education channel today. This is the 32nd episode in our series, Responsibility. And we're still looking at the leadership tool known as accountability. Now, I want to give you some very practical examples of how people shy away from responsibility and accountability and end up in irresponsibility and in failure. Now, for example, when you blame someone else for failing in anything, you have handed over that rare privilege you have as the chief executive of your life, as a commander in chief of your life, to someone else. That means the person will be the one calling the shots for your life, of course. Who else will be more interested in your success than you yourself? Well, if you hand it over to someone else, that person has better things to do than to help you succeed. So, by blaming someone else, you have signed up for failure. You might have heard students say, "Oh, is this teacher or that teacher that made me fail?" That is irresponsibility. You might have heard somebody say, "Oh, it is the witches in my village, or the wizards in my village, or one wicked uncle, or one wicked auntie, or somebody, neighbor, wicked neighbor, that is responsible for my failure." That is irresponsibility. And I'm not saying these people don't exist. Now, you might have heard somebody say, "Oh, it's the government that is responsible for failure, failure, whatever." That is irresponsibility. If the government can make you fail, you are already a failure. You should be able to succeed with or without anyone doing what they are supposed to do. So long as you do all you are expected to do and you do it well, you should succeed like an oasis in a desert. The oasis doesn't blame the desert prone environment. The oasis springs water in the midst of a desert. And that is how human beings should function. In the midst of dryness, you should be watered enough to irrigate the environment. Anyway, point is, take responsibility. When things go wrong around you, take responsibility and ensure you succeed. Thank you for your time today. Bye.